This is Karis Grayson, and my final is about memory and cultural reconstruction in Alexander McQueen's Highland Rape fashion show. You must remember this or not. So, here's some background. The fashion designer is Alexander McQueen, rest in peace to him. He was born in 1995, and with a history of Scottish history, particularly the conflicts between English and the Scots. So, his history is more focused on conflicts between English and the Scots, subversion of romanticized Highland imagery. In the visual details, it is torn clothing, disheveled models, layered tartans. And a quote from McQueen is, "It's a confrontation with the past, not a glorification." So, with memory and cultural schemas, its mental frameworks used to interpret cultural history. McQueen challenged societal schemas of Scotland as noble, romanticized, and orderly. The audience expectations are disrupted by chaotic, torn designs. Memory is not a literal reproduction of the past, but an imaginative reconstruction. Next is reconstructive memory. History is also reshaped through McQueen's art. Society often remembers the Highlands as romantic and noble. McQueen represents trauma, violence, and fragmentation. He connects the Bartlett's theory of reconstructive memory. Memory is not a literal recording of events, but a reconstructive process that is prone to distortion, omission, and the influence of prior knowledge. What are the 7 sins of memory? Bias, misattribution. So, he romanticized Highland imagery versus historical reality. Trend science, myth of Highland, nobility softens over time, and the history is forgotten or altered. Persistence with historical trauma lingers in collective memory and resurfaces through art. The 7 sins of memory illustrate how normal memory can fail us through forgetting, distortion, and intrusive recollections, each of which has implications for personal and collective remembering. So, with the virtues of memory, memory allows reflection on the past and ethical engagement. McQueen's fashion encourages learning from history and memory as a tool for societal awareness. The virtues of memory allowed individuals and societies to learn from the past, maintain identity, and engage ethically with historical knowledge. So, with the societal and psychological impact, cultural memory encourages shared remembering of historical events. The identity highlights how collective memory shapes societal identity and perceptions of heritage. And with emotional engagement, shock and discomfort force critical reflection on historical narratives. Cultural memory provides a framework through which communities construct narratives of the past that shape collective identity and societal values. Perspective, marginalized story. Storyteller. So, Alexander McQueen, the story is told with a Scottish Highland population and historically marginalized. By retelling it, it challenges romanticized myths and exposes collective trauma. The focus is a collective cultural memory rather than individual memory disorders. Cultural memory provides a framework through which communities construct narratives of the past that shape collective identity and societal values. So, the memory vocabulary applied is cultural memory, shared memory of events and history within the group of society. Reconstructive memory, memory that is actively rebuilt and can be influenced by beliefs or context. Schemas, mental frameworks that organize knowledge and guide interpretation. Bias, distortion of memory due to personal beliefs or expectations. Transscience, fading or forgetting of memories over time. Persistence, unwanted or intrusive memories that remain over time. Virtues of memory, positive aspects of memory that help us learn, reflect, and act ethically. Ethical remembering, using memory responsibly to acknowledge truth and lessons from the past. Reflection, thoughtful consideration of past experiences to understand and learn from them. Here are my sources, and they're all clickable links. Thank you so much for listening and watching.